Welcome back to another episode of the Bear Trap on the Boom and Bust channel, a Bears podcast by a Bears fan. I'm your host, Terry, and today, doing a film session, going to the film to watch Dallas Turner. Again, if you've been following in the community, it's been a little bit of time since I posted. I have been in writing mode, trying to do the academics thing, but happily, I am finished for now, so I got some time before the draft. Happy to finally dive back into some draft conversations. So we're going to just go through and thanks goes out to all the people, and shout out to all the people who've been uploading some quality stuff since my first round of evaluations. I forget, the closer we get to the draft, the more that people will go out there and do things. So there are certain people that have really put together some great packages, and it makes it a lot easier to break it down. So shout out to them. And this is one of those. We'll look at all the pass rushes from Turner against Texas A&M. And maybe if we got time, we'll look at another one. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we'll be going at half speed, and we'll be breaking it all down. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this first play. So looks like they had an extra man on the line of scrimmage, and then they're going to pull somebody around. So one thing it does say pass play or pass rushes, but it's actually more than that, which I'm fine with. So we're going to see this pulling guard come around. It's a difference in how different teams or defenses tell you to attack these type of plays, but either way, we're going to see him go ahead. Now, I don't necessarily love this because I would say I don't want to say most, but a lot of teams that I've been around, they're a spill team, so they want this to bounce outside. So you probably come in and wrong arm this thing and make the running back bounce out. I feel like right here, you just gave the running back a two-way. He could stay on the lane that he's going, or he could come outside. Now, obviously, if he comes outside, that Dallas has a chance to make that play, but I don't know. He just kind of made himself an easy target here. I like to see him take on that block better, but we know that run defense is probably one thing he has to get better at. All right, so we get a play action there. I don't really think that's much of a play. We could go back, but the tight end, he's on the tight end. Tight end doesn't do anything. I mean, he gets off of him, but I do think he kind of delayed released that, and the quarterback had nowhere to go, so he just closed. Now, I would have liked him make that play, that tackle in space, but all right, so another quick throw, if you want to count that as a play action. Just coming down the line. Doesn't see the ball, but, that's fine. All right, real tight formation now. They leave him as a read option. And, you see the burst there. You see the closing speed. Again, unblocked. I don't know if he was supposed to be unblocked, but there you go. This half speed, and it's still moving fast. So now we got a stunt. And, I watched that play. Let's go back. I feel like there's definitely some good things to see there. Some things you don't love. So now this is a stunt. And it starts with the angles. So this is whatever you want to call it. This is the defensive tackle going outside and you looping inside. So you push upfield, you get the tackle going on in his kick slide or whatever pass that he has. Then the defensive tackle works his way first across the face to get the guard to turn and to occupy the tackle. So your job is then to loop around and try to get behind this guard. So I think the timing was off because for someone as athletic as Turner, he should have been around here quicker. And then second, the angle's just bad. Just go. Like the guard is still recovering. You're face up. You're coming downhill. He's still recovering to you. Just go. Instead, he starts to dance, and then he goes for a spin, which I just don't understand. You just look at this wide open lane, and to me, that was just a wasted pass rush. Now here, you see he keeps his feet to the quarterback. Once he sees eyes that the quarterback's there, then he keeps his feet going. That's the biggest thing I always say with any pass rusher. Keep your feet going to the quarterback. And with his explosion, the guard, now you wouldn't expect the guard to be able to block him, but that just shows guard can't even keep his edge even when he initially had the contact. So I like the finish. Now he went for the ball, and I ain't even mad at that. I ain't gonna lie to you. So there's some things I didn't like, some things I did. All right, next. Oh, I gotta take this off 25% speed, but I'll do it after this one. So we got a little delayed rush, kind of speed to power to a bull rush. He gets a little bit of knockback, as they say, against the tackle, but didn't really do much. Didn't really have a plan. Just kind of ran into him. All right, now this time we got an inside rip. And again, you see the athleticism. You see what people like. Wait, I don't know what I just did. I pushed the wrong button. So you see what people like in terms of the explosion, the athleticism, rip. Now he stands straight up and just lets go of the arc. Like, you could keep going. All right, again, these are the plays I hate. So earlier we saw a speed to power, just kind of run into the guy. That's bully ball. That's when I say that. When I say that about players, that's bully ball. That's just, okay, I'm just trying to be stronger than you. Some guys, that's the name of the game for them. Dallas, speed to power, good explosion, but that's not his game. But I'll take that. This type of rep, these are the type of reps I don't like. Because this is a rep where it's like, I just don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm going to come off the ball. I'm going to give a little shake, but I got no real plan. And then I just fold. I really have no pass rush plan right there. I had no primary move, no secondary move. All right, we're going to go to the next play. I'm assuming this was supposed to be some type of stunt because he knifes inside immediately, but nobody came outside, so I don't know. Tight end, pass sets, getting a little double team. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I like that. And that's the thing. This is why you like athletic, fast guys on the edge, because you only need one move to win. You really only need one move. If you lean and rip, well, you got to rip, sir. So really rip and lean. You rip through these blocks. Get your arm. And now you dip the waist and you lean around here. That's all you need. Now, is this perfect lean? No. But he's so fast that, again, it's hard to stay on your edge. And so if you were, like, this is two guys that knew what the play were, and he's around both of them. So if you work on that and you get good at that, you could be a guy like Robert Quinn, who was just elite at leaning and ripping and played all those years because of it. So again, not perfect, but man, that's all you really need, and that's against a double team. So I get it. Again, I get why people like the explosion. So again, we got another stunt, and there you go. Now that's what it should look like. That's what it should look like. When you're an explosive guy, create the lane, just hit it. Hit the lane. Don't hesitate. Don't play with him. Hit the lane. Close. All right, so next play, we're on the island. Down block. Looks like he's the read key. That was a bad read. Well, I don't know if it was a bad read, but that was a good job by Turner at least. I'm not sure who the read key is. Oh, it was a bad job by the rest. It was a bad read and it was a bad blocking job. The quarterback should have took that. But either way, athleticism in space, missing another tackle, but that arm length helps and getting that first contact. So we got tight end on the edge this time. They base block, really zone block. I mean, he fought. It was all right. Down block again. Looking to kick him out. That tight end sucks. He is not good at blocking. Completely misses. Down block again. Comes around with the counter. I mean, it was fine. Held his own. And I don't know much about Texas A&M, but you assume these is big guys. And you can see that he's not getting knocked out of the box. So while he might not be huge and he might not be a run stopper, he's at least holding his ground in this film so far. So we got the kick, and again, just no pass rush plan. Like, I'm gonna venture out and tell you, number 60 is not gonna be a big time NFL prospect, but he's winning reps simply because there's just no plan. So Dallas is on the right side and gets blown up, what it looks like. Well, nah, I wouldn't say blown up. Again, he held his own, but that tells me something. When I watch him get cracked over and over again, not giving up a ton of ground, I like that. Again, now he wrongs arms, makes the play bounce, does his job. All right. Down block. Pull. I don't. Let me go back. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna over critique that. He went for a lean and rip. All right, now we got a pass rush situation. Again, no plan. No plan. That's all that is. You done watched enough of these plays. He's got speed. He's got strength. He's got length. So it ain't a physical issue right now. It's he doesn't know how to pass rush right now. And so he's just playing around. Another straight pass rush. Or we got a stunt that time. That's just a coverage sack. It's getting ready to storm, so you might hear that in the background. I apologize. All right. Another stunt. Does the same thing he did earlier. Spins instead of just taking the lane, but he might have been more correct on that one. All right, we got a zone double team now. Now that's problematic. I mean, I guess we don't need to get too in the weeds of this. But you can't let them capture the edge. You got to hold this gap. He let 60 get in front of him, and now you just got one gap back. If that running back was able to hit that, that's wide open. And really, the running back probably should have. He just wasn't reading it right. But yeah, that's just a run thing. I'm sure they'll work on him with run fits. All right, straight drop back pass rush again. This time he bullies. Quarterback runs dead into him. That's a coverage sack. Another drop back. Now, this because I've seen him, I know this isn't the case, but this is at this point where I would start to wonder what is his hip fluidity. Because again, we know you fast enough to capture this edge. Now I need you to get low. I need you to sink the hips. I need you to lean, to really ride the arc. The arc is to the quarterback. You want to be in a direct look. The quarterback depth is there. I want my arc to be here. I don't need the arc to be in this path. So now I need to get skinnier. I need to lean, and I need to be coming on a tight hoop. And you can see he gets pushed out of the quarterback depth because he's too high. Look how high he is. That's a huge target for the tackle. And so at this point, I would start to be like, King, do you got the ability to lean? Because as I've said before, and I said with Jared Verse, guys that cannot lean on the edge, you got a ceiling as a pass rusher, because the height, the peak of a pass rushing ability in terms of like a play is when you can't, or as an offensive tackle or whatever, you can't block them because they're not giving you a large target because they're getting so skinny, they're getting underneath the block, and they're leaning around that arc that is hard for you to get down and block them. That's the mark of a true peak pass rusher. And so guys that can't do that, it becomes, to me, more of a question mark. So another cover sack, but that worries me. But now I've seen Turner lean, so I know he can, but it's stuff like that. So, okay, you beat him. I mean, it's just pure, and again, we're in 50% mode, but you can see he's just so much. He's just got way more athleticism, and this is terrible technique. Like, if we were watching a tackle, sorry to give you offensive line lessons, but this is a lot of linemen that piss me off, and a lot of people that will like linemen, and they never point stuff out like this. Feet stop on contact. Okay, we're in contact, so instead of moving my feet to stay in front, I'm just going to use all my upper body, lunge at it. Okay, feet didn't move into the lat. Now you already passed me. Now it's a good way to chase the block down, but I hate that. So anyway, no real pass rush plan for Dallas Turner on that one. So we go again. Speed to power bull rush. And the thing is, that's unless he gets a lot stronger, that ain't gonna work against most tackles in the league. I mean, it's gonna work against some, but the good ones, it ain't gonna work. So again, we had another stunt. Created a little bit of pressure. Straight up rush. Bit of a bull rush. Kind of long armed him there. Got the guy off his balance. Short drop. Now, you like that. You like that. That's pure athleticism. Contact. Redirects really fast. And is able to counter. But again, not necessarily a pass rush. Just kind of running around. So we got another zone. He's fine. He's with his guy. Tight end surface. Straight up rush. Nope. Doesn't do anything. Counters back. I mean, that's a good effort. That's a good effort right there. I mean, effort is a big part of it. I say it all the time. But no real pass rush there. I really thought they would have the next one ready to go, but they don't. So how tragic. But we're going, because I want to see him against Michigan. It's pretty short though. So let's see what he did against Michigan. We'll wrap this thing up. Because Michigan don't throw a lot. So a little bit of play action. He didn't do anything. And that's another thing. Your motor got to be going. You can't think it's a run and just stop. So he did another stunt on there. Had no lanes. Didn't do anything. This is a run play. Effort. Again, motor. Not necessarily technique, strength, none of that. Just good motor. All right, straight drop back. I mean, I think he was standing up on that. Yeah. Yeah. See, and this is what a mission. This is what a team will do to you. A more old school team. And I won't say you'll see it all the time. I mean, you might see it against the Chargers because Harbaugh gonna be there. But you see these splits. Look how close this line is. Look how close this line is. So what that means is that when they drop back, there's little space on the inside for a counter. They're going to make you go the long way. And so if you come off the ball dancing, you just wasting time. You giving that quarterback time because there's only one way for you to go. They're protecting that inside. So these short splits gives the tackle time to set up, kind of just runs into him. Now there you would like to see him explode and just go wreak havoc. And so I wouldn't say it's a mentality thing, but that is a thing that they're going to have to, get him to recognize. Because I think you see him sometimes play a lot in space, kind of like he's a linebacker. You're an edge rusher, man. You got to go. That was just... that was fine. There's not much there. That's schematically built for the safeties to make that play. Laid off the ball. Now, what you gonna do? Okay, we got a stunt. Yeah, bad timing all around. Bad timing all around. Okay, good get off. Looks like we had a blitz, so he went inside on that one. But again, didn't do anything. Now, why he dropped back, I have no idea. That was my first time seeing that play. He recovered, made the play. But I think you see a pattern starting to evolve here. Little bit of awareness issue. Now, it's not like you're a linebacker, but still, you need awareness. Now, short pass. But again, you see he's hugged up. Hugged up with another lineman. Like, put his hands right in his chest. Just had no leverage, no nothing. All right, going again. Now, there you go. Now, that's how you play the edge. See, and I don't know if this is going to come across, but I really hope so. Because it's a hard thing to explain. This is the difference between playing the edge. That last play you saw him play the edge. This play, the previous play, you're not playing the edge right now. Right now, if you want the edge, you're attacking this upfield shoulder. Everything you're doing, your feet, your hands are moving towards this upfield shoulder. That's playing the edge. I'm attacking the edge. In this play, he's not going to attack the edge. So I'll go back from the beginning. What he's going to do is try to attack the man. I'm watching him. Okay, I want to push him. And then I want to, after I push him, then I'm going to try to sidestep around him. Like, no. You got to attack the edge because that's what's going to make the tackle move. That's what's going to change his balance. This is attacking the edge. I'm coming for the upfield shoulder. Even now, off the ball is better. If you explode right away, make him panic. But even still, after his first jab step, I'm attacking the upfield shoulder. My feet, my hands, my movement, my hips drop. I am attacking the upfield shoulder. I'm not trying to beat you inside. I'm not trying to come through you. I'm trying to go around the edge. That's a good job. Now you got to redirect your path. You got to the quarterback depth is different. You got to get the path. That's good stuff. Now it's just got to be consistent. That's what you... maybe that is what they want. I don't know because everybody kind of rallied. But I'm going to say in the NFL, typically that's not what you want unless that was a called blitz or something. But I guess it don't matter. Again, the run rules are different. He knifed inside, made the running back bounce. People rallied. But again, I do want to point out he ain't getting ragdolled around or nothing in terms of the run game. But still not a huge factor. All right, they down block, pull around. Got two guys on them. Decent motor. Just keep going. Keep trying to find a way to get to the quarterback. And that motor is something you can't teach. Now, this man straight up tackled the wrong person. Now, I like the extension here. This is a tight end. But I like using the extension. This is really how I want my ends to play. More on the edge, but I want you to play basketball. I want you to post up. Get the extension. Get the leverage. Keep the gap clean to make the play. I'm guessing he tripped or something, but he just straight up tackled the wrong guy. All right, we'll end it on that. So that is Dallas Turner. Like I said, to me, even if you watch the games, you continue to watch, even if you watch the sack highlights, you see a lot of coverage sacks. You see a lot of second effort things, which is good because it starts with the effort in the motor. But that's just good. That's not great. That's not elite. The technique's not there. None of that. The awareness isn't there. Again, I wouldn't say a project in terms of like second round pick, but project in terms of just a pure pass rush specialist right now. I think of teams like San Fran, like the Jets, like I don't know why. I had another team, but I can't remember. But teams that like to rotate those packages, and you have a guy that might specifically come in for obvious pass situations, for starters, and as he develops. Not to say that that's all he can be, but as he develops, he gets into his body and he learns the NFL game. But he definitely has to learn a pass rush plan. So I don't know. I haven't had too much negative feedback. I've gone back and forth with a lot of people online. But I think most people seem to agree that, yeah, he's not a finished product. And it's height, weight, speed. That's a HWS prospect. You betting on the You betting on the upside of his athleticism. So not the one that I'll be going for, but that's it. So definitely go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Share around, get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and remember, stay up and bear down.